Everything that come to my mind, they put me on the band again. I was like, fuck it, I'll take the little hit on the chin. You know, I just be coolin', trying to get cooler, like lil' bro said. If this shit fall through, we'll never.
To attention and gets you to finally say something that probably gets you more likes than what usually would get you likes.
Who, me?
No, people in general. Not you.
Health, Wealth, and Sex Podcast. We back at it. Yes, sirski. Excuse me. If people smoke weed to get high, if people pop pills to get high, if people do this or that to get high, all those other exclusive substances, what about the people that drink only to get drunk? Is getting drunk the equivalent of a person ODing on a heavier or harsher substance? Is getting drunk or drinking to specifically get drunk the equivalent to a person ODing on, let's say, cocaine or pills or something like that? Is it the same equivalent? So a lot of people probably say, hell no. Hey, I indulge in adult activities just like the next person. But one thing I do not do is I don't drink to specifically get drunk every single time I drink. Now I understand when they say, are you a casual drinker? Casual drinkers, majority of the time, probably not actually getting so intoxicated where they stumbling, slurring other words, or they can't function properly with their motor skills because of how intoxicated they are. Social drinkers just drink to a limit where you can still comprehend what's going on around you. So my question is getting drunk the equivalent of ODing on a harsher substance? Like I said, a lot of people might say, hell no, I get drunk. Fuck you talking about? Is it easier to become an alcoholic or somebody that's addicted to, let's say, cocaine, pills, or something like that? I would say yes, it's easier to become an alcoholic, because at the end of the day, alcohol is some over-the-counter substance that you can purchase, just like we have Tylenol and certain shit like that. But as we've seen through the previous years, these new generations have been abusing over-the-counter medicine just as well as narcotics or illegal substances. So the simple fact that anybody of age or anybody with the money that knows somebody of age can buy alcohol, and alcohol necessarily isn't frowned upon until the point where a person is too intoxicated where they can't control the thing that's going on around them and they can't control themselves. That's only when people frown upon alcohol. So if getting drunk is the equivalent of ODing, I say, what you mean? What are you saying? What I'm saying is, people that get drunk specifically to, people that specifically drink to get drunk, those are the people that want to walk that fine line of being able to indulge in something that they know is not good for them, but still being able to keep some of their dignity and say, oh, at least I ain't do that. At least I ain't do that. At least I ain't do that. But the overall healthiness of indulging in drinking to get drunk is not healthy at the end of the day. That's why it's more healthier to be a casual drinker. And when you gonna do it to a limit where you can maintain your composure during different situations. It's not, I'm not saying don't get drunk, but I'm saying if you're the type of person that go out and kick it with your friends, and every time y'all going to kick it, y'all going to get 1/5, 2/5, 3/5. If it's 3 or 4 of y'all, after 1/5, if y'all ain't cool and y'all need to go get another one, y'all are the problem. I don't give a fuck. You are the problem. If you got those friends and y'all just go get 5th after fucking 5th, y'all the problem. You say, what the problem is? We ain't hurt nobody. I know, that's the problem. If you ain't hurting nobody, then you got to be helping somebody, correct? Because there ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. It's either yes or no. So if you say you ain't hurt nobody, how you helping people then? So if you say, damn, well, I guess I ain't really helping nobody, but shit, I ain't hurting nobody either, well, then you hurting people then. Because if you ain't helping nobody, you hurting them. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ain't no fine line you walk in and say, well, I'm just doing me and I ain't hurting nobody and I ain't helping nobody. No, that ain't fucking how life works. Regardless if you can see it or not, you hurting people around you because of the choices that you making for your own life when we all piece to the puzzle. So it's okay to indulge in drinking with your friends and family or in get-togethers or whenever the fuck you want to. I don't really care. Whole point I'm making is if you're going to do it, make something out of it. If I'm going to get drunk, it's going to be for a celebration where I know I didn't accomplish something. That's what I mean. If I want to OD on something, quote unquote, it's going to be for a celebration. So if I want to get drunk to that point where I'm goddamn falling over and I'm just having such a good time where I just don't know what's really going on or I ain't going to be able to remember what happened, I want it to be for a real legit reason. Not just because I got free time and I got abundance of money and fuck it, I want to wear my new clothes this weekend. So fuck you, y'all trying to get a bottle? Let's pull up at what's the name house. That shit is lame as fuck. And personally, I did that shit when I was 15, 16, 17, damn, even 14. I was doing that shit. So to see my own friends continue to do that same cycle that we did 10 plus years ago, and I see the rest of the world doing that shit, where I know a lot of us indulged in those activities way before we were actually supposed to do those activities. It didn't really matter. I guess it did matter because we shouldn't have been, well, a lot of people shouldn't have been doing all that drinking and getting drunk when they was kids if they was going to continue to do that same shit now when we fucking damn near 30 years old. So for me, I feel good about what I did back then because I'm not perpetuating that same retarded ass, fucked up ass cycle that I was doing when I was 14 years old, 15 years old, 16 years old, in middle school, in the beginning of high school, getting drunk every weekend, literally getting drunk, not drinking casually, just getting drunk. Same shit that these grown-ass kids doing these days. Like I said, to each his own. I indulge in adult activities just like the next, but I have a conscious thought of how I do things. It ain't about what you do, it's about how you do it. It's been real. It's your boy Tadante, and we out.